right, everybody. Picks of the week, number 21. Which one?
21.
21?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, picks the week and drink.
Oh, okay. We got a new friend here. Name. Do you have a fake name or what's his real name? PJ. Yeah,
He's in the comments all the time.
Yeah, he's in the comments all the time.
We have him on because he's on the comments all the time. And we said, you know what?
I flew in from New York.
Yeah, no. So we didn't actually know him. We're really close to our fans. So if you want to be one of our fans, we're gonna fly you out to our podcast headquarters. We're not gonna go to your house and then record in the basement.
He's posted exactly 4 million comments on our videos.
So of course we're gonna fly him out, and by fly him out I mean we go to his basement and record at his house.
We make a lot of money.
A lot of money. Anyways, this week we're doing top wrestlers of all time. We probably
thought it'd be appropriate to have PJ on, so you can learn more about him.
We probably blew our load on this. We probably could save this for like a special event, but you know what?
I don't know.
We didn't feel like talking about anything else.
I'm pretty sure I've talked about my favorite wrestler before, so it's. I don't know yours.
We did Fave 5.
That was current, wasn't it?
No, yeah, no. We're talking about Booker T's Fave 5. I'm totally kidding. We're making fun of Booker T's.
You just hiccup?
Yeah, but Booker T's my favorite. Booker T is definitely top 10, but he's not actually my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
He's top 10?
Booker T is amazing.
Huh?
He's top 5 time. 5 time.
I don't know if he's top 10, but he's like top 20.
Favorites, yeah. Best, I don't know.
Dude, I put Kenny Dykstra above him.
What?
No, I wouldn't. All right, so let's get into this. So who wants to go first?
You go first.
I'll go
Joe.
First. So my favorite wrestler of all time. It kind of switches. Sometimes it's Chris Jericho.
Because Joe's scared of commitment.
Sometimes it's Edge.
Yeah, Gracie.
It's kayfabe. Kayfabe, please.
Kayfabe Gracie.
There you go.
Gracie.
But basically, I'm going to say Edge is my favorite wrestler of all time, and that's because his career's over, right? We know it's over.
No, he's making a big comeback really soon.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, don't mess with that mailing list. I gotta join it. I gotta join the GameCube mailing.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's podcast rules.
But Chris Jericho, he's still going. Like, I probably would have said, yeah, Chris Jericho is my favorite if this was 2 years ago, because he only came back to lose to Bray Wyatt, to lose to Fandango, Curse Axel. But now, he came up with a list, probably top 3 of his incarnations of all time. Probably, I don't know if that's his best. It's probably, people are saying it is, but I think they're just in the hype train. I don't think it is. But,
I think he was better when he was like heel with the series.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's definitely.
Oh, so 2008 versus HBK.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That was always that's it. But,
But he's only ever had a successful singles career. Edge has been super successful singles and tag team.
Yeah. Edge, it's kind of weird. Like, people think of Edge's career, they think like 2006, 2010. He actually did have a really, really good career before that. He started in the Brood, and he was really cringy.
My favorite match.
They threw blood and Stone Cold.
If you ever watched my pick of the week for favorite match, mine's the TLC match from WrestleMania 17.
That was
so Edge and Christian.
I think that was the first
might have
I
been.
know something about that. Like, how this line match is WrestleMania. When Jeff jumped off, one lighter broke and one didn't.
Yeah, it was sad.
Happened at 17 tables, but it was a different way. Like, one closer to the camera broke, and the other one didn't.
I think
they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Totally on purpose.
I mean, Jeff does that all the time.
Jeff's insane.
That match is really good. And then
the
Edge
triangle ladder match from WrestleMania 16.
Edge's mic skills back then were really cringy. I don't know if you ever heard that, but he's like, for blood, and it's like, okay.
What about the poses?
He's like, I gotta be a vampire.
They're not that. They're 90s.
What?
Like Edge and Christian by themselves with the kazoos and all that. They're pure 90s,
Even though it was like early 2000s.
Yeah, it was great.
Was it early 2000s?
Yeah, the kazoo stuff I think was early 2000s.
Oh yeah, because Angle was there.
Yeah, Angle was with him.
Oh, it would have been after WrestleMania 2000. Yeah. But you know what? Even the stuff with Kurt Angle was pretty good. So it was a long time. Whatever. It wouldn't work nowadays, even though the New Day does.
Edge has done a lot. Main event against The Undertaker.
Yeah, he actually had a main event WWE title match against Brock Lesnar at a pay-per-view.
Edge?
Which one?
Back in 2005.
Did he? He didn't win, obviously.
No, but
wait, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar was in the company in 2005.
Well, no, it must have been 2003 then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm bad at years today. But Brock was trying to cheat and going for the chair shot to the head, and Edge speared him.
Oh man,
but it wasn't enough, and Brock won. And I'm like, I was looking at it, I'm like, wait, Edge had a main event WWE title match
singles
way back in the day, and it was I think it was before he teamed with Hulk Hogan and stuff. And he did that too.
His singles career starts at Money in the Bank 2005 WrestleMania 21.
It really does.
Yeah,
and then you have everyone knows.
It's sad though because Christian's in that match too, and then it's like Edge goes there, and then Christian's goes to TNA.
Christian's still good though. Yeah.
Christian only went to TNA because he was smoking weed.
Yeah, wait, really?
Yeah.
Is that actually what happened?
And then he's like, his place like, so stop smoking weed, let me come back, and they're like, okay.
I did not know that.
The laptop is freaking out right now.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Maybe it can't handle that PJ's on the podcast.
No,
all right.
All right.
But we all know what happens after 21.
What happens after 21? My first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 22, and that match of Mick Foley. That's a good match.
23, he was in Money in the Bank, which
I like that.
I would have booked him versus Randy Orton, but I guess they're both heels. So.
They were both in that Money in the Bank match.
No,
yeah,
but you got
that's it. That was the
24 main event against Undertaker.
He also
had sex with Lita.
He did.
He also,
24.
And then he murdered Ric Flair.
He did do that too.
26. He had the title match with Chris Jericho.
They're two of my favorites, but that match was all right.
Yeah,
it had a weird ending.
Also, I think Edge should have won that. He won Royal Rumble and then lost to Chris Jericho.
I saw that I saw that live, and I was disappointed that he lost. But, 10-27 his last match against Del Rio, which he won.
His retirement's so sad.
Retired as world champ. A great career.
I'm so sad when he retires. So sad.
Watch Edge and Christian show was good.
Oh, that's way better than podcast hours.
Wow, watch the podcast or listen to the podcast every week. Still love the guy, and
I should probably listen to that podcast.
It's good.
Did you? PJ, who's your favorite wrestler, PJ?
Festus.
Get closer to the mic.
That was a great joke, and I hope it
Festus. What?
Mine's Ric Flair. Just like a lot of people. Laugh at me, guys.
Is that all you have to say?
No, I wanted to say. But like, Dude, I'm trying to think of things to say.
Don't worry. You like him for a lot of reasons. Just say the reason.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Right, every time I've seen like a match with him, especially on pay-per-view, he's always been like, that was good.
Let me introduce this.
Going through his career.
Let me introduce this real quick. One time, the very first wrestling event we ever went to, on the way home. Because by the way, he's not just some fan we met; he's our friend. But no, we knew him way back. But he made me really mad on the ride home for some reason. As always happens with us. And he made me really mad, and then I said, I'm glad Ric Flair didn't come. But I didn't say it as a joke. I actually meant it. Like I said it like Stone Cold. There was no sarcasm. I just meant it. And the car just went silent, and we were like, and PJ was like, oh no.
Ever since that day.
That's how much he likes Ric Flair. That it would cut deep.
What's your favorite Ric Flair match?
Probably him versus HBK's retirement match.
Oh, yeah, it's a great match. Yeah. Oh, man.
He also had a great match against Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I remember
that. I've never seen that. Isn't it from 19?
That was Undertaker's 10th.
Yeah, it was his 10th
match.
Win, yeah.
Was that from 18 or 19?
Must have been.
It was 18 because that's Hogan versus Rock.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've never seen it. Isn't that a hardcore match?
Wasn't 18
Triple H? I think it... I guess that was 17. But like,
I think it's 18 or 19 that PJ is talking about.
Yeah, like there was the part where...
No, 19 was the handicap match with that guy who was like too green and he wasn't allowed in. Remember?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The ball game.
I'm looking it up.
Go on. It was Big Show and A-Train.
Mainly
that was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, but like his tag team partner was knocked out.
Any match he's ever had against Steamboat or Sting is always good.
Yeah.
He had a match against a Steamboat?
Yeah. He wrestled a boat. It was amazing. he did like 3 times.
It was great.
He had a really good match at a boat in China.
Ric Flair's so great that my dad's like, oh man, Ric Flair's the best.
I meant to say Chicago.
My dad, though, said Ric Flair was the best because of his character, not how good he was as a wrestler. I'm like, no, he's a really good wrestler. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the big over-the-top style. He has the, the holds and the figure 4.
The taunts are a big part of him.
Yeah, his character
great
is
when he gets hit and he's like...
WrestleMania 18.
And he falls on his face.
He was right. WrestleMania 18 is against Ric Flair. And it's a no disqualification match.
Okay.
So he also...
18 minutes.
Had one of I think it was one of the first I Quit matches. He had that against Terry Funk.
When was that?
Oh man, Terry Funk, ECW legend.
Like in the 80s.
Yeah, it was probably a long time ago because they're both really old.
They are old.
Remember that was a part of his feud with Mick Foley. He's like, in his book, you said that was your favorite match, and Mick Foley's like, oh, it was. And then they had a. I remember. And then Ric Flair somehow beat him in a no DQ match.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
That was.
That match was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Didn't he bloody Ric Flair up a lot?
Yeah, well, that's every match.
That's every Ric Flair match.
That is true. I think I remember that, and I was like, wait. I was watching on the network. I'm like, wait, did Mick Foley turn heel or something at some point? Did I miss this?
Yeah, I think he was. I think Mick was supposed to be heel in that one.
I don't know. It's hard to hate Mick Foley.
He's like, you just have to feel bad for him because you look at him and go,
I think it was either him or this was him reclaiming the title. If it's him reclaiming the title from Harley Race, and they're like,
that's Booker T's brother.
They had a really good. They like it.
A long time ago, we were looking at a list of top 10 wrestlers, and Joe's like, "Oh, Harley Race was number 8 or something like that." I'm like, "Isn't that Booker T's brother?"
No.
No, Booker T's brother's name's Stevie Ray.
Yeah, there was a
Harlem Heat.
There was a time when Harley Race had the most world titles.
Yeah, but I heard Harley Race
7.
He
beat Lou Thesz with 6.
Yeah. By the way, Ric Flair has a lot more than 16. Only
is 19.
Yeah, he says I have more than 16, but they're not recognized by WWE.
Suck it, John Cena.
He probably won the TNA World Title, right?
Does that count?
I don't know. But I mean, there was one thing where he had to kind of switch hands the title, and he was some place in Spain, because he.
You know everything, John.
He did it was I use the endings where it's the guy looks like his arms are go down for the third thing, so he's gonna get submit,
Yeah.
He did that, but the bell went right before his hand went down because the time limit. And the crowd just starts going crazy, throwing shit in the ring and stuff, and start basically right. And they thought they won, so he was like, "Okay, we're just leaving." Because if they figure out that he lost, they're going to kill us.
I read about that a while ago.
I remember when they went back, Roddy Piper tripped the guy when he was in the ring, and people pointing guns at Roddy. And Roddy and then he pulled just pin me, just pin me.
Yeah, wrestling, everyone thought it was real back then.
Especially in that country.
That's really scary. Oh, no. Yeah, I only knew Ric Flair as a kid, from when I was a kid. At WrestleMania 22 and the Money in the Bank match is the first DVD I ever watched, and I saw Ric Flair. He falls off of a ladder onto his back, and then I'm like, he's dead. Oh my god. I'm like, why is this old guy wrestling? But they built him up as he used to be a star. But I was like, oh my god. My parents bought me a figure of him, and I would always have Moose. I had the 2006 figure, and he's kind of pudgy. By the way, in the games back then, he had a 6-pack as a 50-year-old dude.
I think it was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. 8.
Yeah.
I played that at my friend's house for the first time.
He was so built,
and he was in a loading screen. And I thought he looked like my friend's dad.
Is your friend's dad old?
No.
Well, that's interesting.
But yeah, that's also where I learned about The Rock, and I'm like, oh, he was a wrestler.
You didn't know that first?
No, I didn't.
I knew The Rock as an actor first too.
Yeah, I knew him as a wrestler and then an actor.
So
I remember watching Walking Tall whenever it came out. That's a movie that The Rock's in. Well, PJ alluded to who was my favorite because he said his favorite Ric Flair match had somebody else in it. And that person is my favorite wrestler. Who's that?
The Harley Race.
Your favorite wrestler. You said your favorite match.
Yeah, I know. It's HBK.
Oh, yeah. HBK is my favorite. As far as favorites go, it's I don't know. It's choosing your... What?
Is that aspirin?
Yeah, I meant earlier, but my headache's gone.
I know you guys can't see, but PJ had pills in his pocket and said, "Oh God, I forgot to take these." No, but as far as favorites go, I mean, it's hard to choose. You got current guys you like a lot, you like old guys you like a lot. I mean, I really like old guys.
How much do you like them?
Oh, a lot. But if we're talking overall best ever, in my opinion, I mean, this is favorite wrestlers, not best wrestlers. Oh my God,
he's petting him with Zack Ryder.
This is favorite wrestlers, not best wrestlers. But I mean, I could go Stone Cold, I could go The Rock, I could go Undertaker, I could go Rey Mysterio. But if we're going overall life, I think it's Shawn Michaels because
both Young Bucks.
I think he has the greatest career of anybody as far as WWE goes. Best matches, best feuds. Best WrestleMania matches. By the way, he's lost more WrestleMania matches than won. So how is he Mr. WrestleMania? That's what I want to know.
Wait, Triple H has lost the most.
Now he has.
Big
Show technically tied him, but it was on the pre-show.
Yeah, I won.
Which isn't part of the show.
Yeah, you're right.
You think he's winning it now because he lost to Seth?
Which
is really good.
Can we talk about anyways, when I was a kid, I knew HBK from DX, and I was obsessed with DX. Like, every week, I'd be like, I watch DX. I bought their DVD, the new and improved DX, and I watched every single thing. Yeah, but it didn't have the stupid guys like Road Dogg in it. It was just the two main guys who you actually liked. Mm-hmm. No China. I don't want no fucking porn star on my wrestling.
Hey, she was technically not a porn star yet.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, oh man, I loved DX. I was 10, but I lived in Georgia, so everybody liked wrestling. We'd go to school, we'd always do the suck it all the time, and I never got in trouble. I would wear DX shirts.
You were the cool kid.
We were obsessed. Yeah, everyone loved DX back then, and Shawn Michaels was my favorite guy in DX back then. So even as a kid, I loved him. And then if you go back, you look at the catalog of matches they got, the catalog of feuds, the WrestleMania matches. His versus Chris Jericho. Oh, man. Oh, he's amazing. There's not much more to even say about it. He used to be an asshole, and then he came back, and then he cemented it as one of the greatest ever.
When he was older, and you can say that
he did even better.
That was where he was like more experienced.
There was also better people for him to face, right? Not just Bret Hart.
Remember I said Bret Hart. I think it was WrestleMania match with John Cena. A naked guy tried to run to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I watched that live.
You see him, waving to him.
Hey, at least your favorite wrestler, everyone loved at school. Whenever I went to elementary school, I said Randy Orton was my favorite. Everyone's like, he sucked.
Yeah, he does suck.
I wanted to see CM Punk in the head, and I'm like, it's not real. I knew it wasn't real back then.
Soccer? Why did that make him suck?
My parents, I don't know, I was like, he's good. Like, my parents asked me the other day, they're like, did you know wrestling was fake back then? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I always knew.
Yeah, I always knew it was fake. Like, when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, though, I used to think before they changed their name to WWE, I thought back in the WWF days it was real.
I would say that, and also, some, stuff they did that was a little, out there, I thought sometimes they went off script. Like when Jeff Hardy got blown up by the fireworks. I was like, wait, did that actually happen?
Or when DX
went when Undertaker caught on fire. that was totally
what about
not
when
planned.
DX went to midget court?
Oh, that was great.
That was definitely fake. Yeah.
I think that was real.
The second and third run of DX is kind of stupid, but when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I love him.
Also, there's a part where Shawn Michaels super hitting people in the back. All those guys shamed.
Hey, Shawn Michaels, he's got the street fight with Triple H. Yeah. He's got all the Undertaker matches at WrestleMania. Yeah. He's got.
Not to mention Hell in the Cell, very first.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one with. Oh yeah. Sorry.
The favorite part about that is there's a part where he gets back up on top and you clearly hear Shawn Michaels go, "Ah shit."
Yeah. I watched that match last year. It's Bad Blood, 97 or something.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Kane.
But
it has to be.
As long as you never look at his outfit after he came back in 2002, never look at that, and then you look at him and go, "He's the best wrestler ever." He's my favorite.
One more Edge story. One time when I was a kid, I had a dream. When Edge and Undertaker were having their feud, I had a dream that they were in the ring and having a pro, and Edge was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And then Undertaker pulled out a gun and shot him. And then the crowd cheered.
Wait, so the next no DQ match, someone's just gotta pull out a gun and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. I won't be disqualified."
I don't know, man. I mean, hey, it will work, I guess.
All right, that's Picks of the Week, number 21. Favorite wrestlers ever.
Picks of the Week dreams. Yeah. Next week, let's do wrestling dreams.
All right, I'm going to make sure I dream a wrestling dream in the next week.
I'm going to watch a wrestling match and, fall asleep and do that thing that Salvador Ali did, where he'd, hold, a key above a plate and drop it a little bit after he fell asleep so he remembers his dream. That's how he did his pain.
I did that one time.
For wrestling.
You do, if you write down.
Yeah. You have a dream log. I mean, I don't know how much I believe that.
No, I believe it. Because I wrote it, I woke up at 3 and I had the funniest dream ever.
I believe it to an extent. There was a dream I had a month ago where I know what lucid dreaming is, but I didn't train myself. I just completely took control of it. I was in charge of the dream from beginning to end. It was way better than real life, and I'm not kidding.
Oh, yeah. I did that once.
Well, I had a dream last night where I had to go to my apartment to get my bed sheets because I had to clean them.
Yeah.
And I had a dream I kept going there and coming back and forgetting them. Damn it.
Yeah, I have that too. I have ones where I'm like late. My favorite PJ dream of all time is whenever we were all in the car with him and he drove into a lake and we're all like, "Oh, nice job, idiot."
And I was like, oh, I was backed up and kept driving. Like, I'm sorry.
That's picks of the week. Favorite wrestlers. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Who's
PJ.
I'll comment.
PJ, you can't comment anymore.
You can still comment.
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
One time we gotta do what's your favorite pick of the week?
we get to 100. Let's do that.
We'll do 100.
What's your
Okay.
favorite Big Show, man?
Okay, we did favorite JBL match.
My favorite Big Show match is the McMahons and Big Show versus DX.
I love that.
No, its match is so bad.
Why?
They don't leave the cell, and it's just kind of weird. It's
It
so
was-
weird.
They throw
Face in
Shane's
They play-
face in Vince's butt.
It's so weird.
And they-
And what a good match.
And then Vince McMahon with Sledgehammer.
They do that.
Yeah, I feel like that was like the pay per view right after SummerSlam or something.
That was the same show that had Edge and John Cena.
I think it's Unforgiven. No.
It's
no.
Unforgiven. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one where John Cena's
Another Edge
poster's
match.
like. "Ugh."
Another Edge match.
I remember that one's really good. Freaking the FU through all the tables. And yeah, it was the FU back then. So FU, the show's over.
That's, okay.
That was really cringy.
That was good.
Not PG.
Not PG. Not PG.
Not PJ.
All right.